Good morning, this Tuesday, the 17th of September. I'm Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct. Wall Street started the new trading week with a mixed session ahead of the commencement of the FOMC meeting out of the Fed, where it is widely expected a rate cut of 0.25% will be announced as the US inflation rate continues to ease to the target 2%, while the US economy remains robust enough to avoid a recession. The S&P 500 reversed morning losses on Monday to close the day up 0.13%, while the Dow Jones rose 0.55% to a fresh record 41,622.08 points. The tech-heavy Nasdaq, on the other hand, ended Monday's session down 0.52% though, as Apple shares weighed on the tech index. Over in Europe, markets closed mostly lower on Monday ahead of key interest rate decisions out around the world this week. The STOXX 600 fell 0.2% on Monday. Germany's DAX lost 0.35%, the French CAC fell 0.21%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 ended the day up 0.06%. The Bank of England rate decision is announced on Thursday this week, where it is widely expected the BOE will maintain the current cash rate of 5% for another period, following the first 25 basis point rate cut announced in August. Across the Asia region on Monday, markets mostly rose as investors assessed key economic data out of China, including August factory, retail sales and fixed asset investment, all rising by less than economists were expecting in data out over the weekend. China and South Korea's markets were closed on Monday for the Mid-Autumn Festival, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng rose 0.13% on Monday. Locally on Monday, the ASX 200 rose 0.27%, taking lead from Wall Street's rally on Friday ahead of the Fed's FOMC meeting this week, where it is, as I said, widely expected the first interest rate cut of this cycle will be announced as inflation eases in the US. Gold stocks rose on Monday as the price of the precious commodity rose 0.41% to $2,589 an ounce. Evolution Mining, Regis Resources and Northern Star Resources each ended Monday's session in the green. Qantas shares rallied yesterday after the national carrier announced it is raising the cost of changing airfares booked with the airline by 20%, which increases income for the Flying Kangaroo. Australian-based global ship maker Austal jumped over 17% on Monday after announcing it had won a $450 million contract with General Dynamics Electric Boat to expand production capacity at its US shipyard in support of the US Navy Submarine Industrial Base, or SIB. Ahead of Tuesday's trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are anticipating the ASX to open the day up a modest 0.65%. On the commodities front this morning, oil is trading 2.73% higher at $70.53 a barrel. Gold is up 0.16% at $2,582 an ounce, and iron ore is down 0.86% at $92.26 a tonne. The Australian dollar has strengthened to buy 67.52 US cents, 94.98 Japanese yen, 51.04 British pence and 1 New Zealand dollar and 9 cents. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration this Tuesday. Bell Potter has initiated coverage of Champion Iron, which Sam did mention yesterday, with a buy rating and a 12-month price target of $7.15 per share. The reason for the initiation of the coverage and the buy rating was Bell Potter's analyst sees the company's shift into higher grade production will likely support average realised prices and earnings amid an iron ore price environment generally expected to weaken. CIA will benefit from maturing high-grade iron concentrate markets that recognise emission reduction benefits. CIA is also a dividend payer, and the analyst expects earnings to continue to support dividends. And Trading Central has identified a bearish signal on Kelsian Group following the formation of a pattern over a period of 12 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may fall from the close of $3.99 to the range of $3.25 to $3.40, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all we have time for this morning. Have a wonderful day and happy investing.